So I recently saw the BBC Panorama documentary about mental health and mental health institutions, and here are my thoughts. So we already knew this before, but help and support for autistic people just isn't there when it comes to mental health. The way that the staff had zero compassion, empathy for Harley at all, who was autistic, and absolutely bullied her, was absolutely disgusting. They also treated Hannah and many of the other patients like that when they are supposed to support them. The whole environment around mental health institutions is supposed to be supportive and caring, but instead it was very toxic, very abusive, and not a very good environment to be around. Even experienced health professionals like John Baker and like Dr. Cleo Van Bolsen absolutely said this place was bad. It was a toxic environment. Also, the way that the staff tried to restrain Harley, who's autistic, was absolutely disgusting. Like, how do you think using restraint was gonna ever get Harley's attention? I mean, even I felt scared for her because at this point the staff just weren't listening to her at all, and it was horrible. The staff are so irresponsible, they're so unorganized, and they behave like childs. Like, that behavior at that mental health institution was so childish. Like, after the documentary finished, they are now being investigated, so that's a good sign, right? The Department of Health and Social Care have said that seclusion must only be used as a last resort, but the staff were using seclusion almost way too often. It was like they couldn't handle the patients there. Although this documentary was very triggering, it's also a reminder that people with mental health symptoms or people who are suffering from mental health need support, need advice, need guidance, and most of all need love, because right now, especially in the world that we're living at, they're not getting that and they are being failed. Specifically autistic people, we are twice or even 5 times more likely to develop mental health symptoms, to develop depression and anxiety, and we do need help. And right now we're not getting that, and that needs to change.